Hey guys, it's Carly, and today I am just going to do another franchise ranking video. I had another day off, and I figured why not just knock these out. I was gonna do a what I watched video, but I feel like I haven't watched that much recently, and also I have that like collection pack that I showed in my update video a while back that I just kind of wanted to go through and like talk about all those movies together rather than do like separate what I watched videos for them, because I feel like it would be easier to do it just like talk about that one DVD set. So anyway, I'm just gonna do another franchise video. Figure why not? I have the day off, so. And this is another small video because it's a very small franchise, so this won't be too hard, and the rankings are pretty easy for me, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump right in. And oh, well, first of all, it's the Scream franchise. I guess I should mention that. So, there's only 4 movies in this, and I've never watched the Scream TV series or anything like that. I do want to get around to checking that out just because I've heard mixed opinions on it and stuff, and I'd like to view it for myself. But anyway, I've seen all the movies, and in ranking them, I'd say my least favorite is Part 3. And I do like all these movies. I don't think any of them are horrible or unwatchable or anything, but I remember I watched all these movies besides Part 4, obviously, when I was pretty young. These were some of the first movies besides Halloween that I ever watched, first horror movies, and I enjoyed them a lot. And I remember even as a kid being disappointed with this one. I just don't really like the story behind it and the whole thing with like the movie actors and people portraying each other like the actors for Gale and stuff like that. I just think it's kind of silly, and I don't know, it's just not my favorite, not one that I really run back to a lot. Like, if it's on TV or something, maybe I'll watch bits and pieces of it, but I don't really care to watch it all the way through or pop it in that often. But it's still an okay movie. It's not like the worst thing in the world, and it's watchable. Like, I will give it a view every once in a while, but yeah, not my favorite. And then next up we have Scream Part 2, and this is one that I do enjoy a lot. I always like the intro, and I don't think the story's too bad. I know a lot of people think like, oh, this is a like shitty sequel to the first one. It's got nothing on the first one, and like it could have been better, and like I just don't really see that. I've always really enjoyed this movie. I think it's pretty cool. It's kind of, it's all the Scream movies are kind of similar in my eyes anyway. There's not really too much new being brought to the table. It's kind of like the same actors all the way throughout, which I kind of like about it. It's just a big continuation of their story. So yeah, I don't mind Part 2. I really enjoy Part 2. And then the next one would be Part 4, which I don't own Part 4. I used to own Part 4, but I think maybe the disc got lost in a DVD player that we threw out or something, because I opened up my case for Part 4 a while back because I wanted to rewatch it and the disc wasn't in it, so that was really disappointing, and I haven't got around to buying a new copy of it yet, but I will, because it bothers me not having it in my collection to complete the Scream collection. But anyway, yeah, I really like Part 4. I saw it in theaters when I was 14, 8th grade. I remember skipping play practice in 8th grade because I was a loser, and going to see this movie with my mom, because she's actually a big fan of these movies as well, which is pretty cool because she's not really big on horror. She gets grossed out by stuff really easily, but she always liked the tame movies like Scream and Halloween and like Friday the 13th, stuff like that. So we went and watched it together, and that was a pretty cool experience, and I wasn't disappointed with it at all. I thought it was a great final movie to this franchise. It's great that they got everyone back. Like I said, I do appreciate how the cast stuck together, like at least the 3 main people did. So yeah, I'm a big fan of that one. I hope to buy it again soon because I do want to rewatch it. It's been a while since I've seen it. I think I've seen it probably 3 times, so gotta rewatch it. And then lastly, of course, we have the original Scream. Yeah, this was pretty special to me just because it's one of the first movies, horror movies I've ever seen. So it brings me back to my childhood. I was probably like 6 years old when I first seen this, and I remember it scaring me a lot. It was one that I would kind of hide behind the covers or behind my hand whenever people would get killed and stuff. Now, slashers don't really scare me that way or anything like that, but it's pretty cool to have those movies that kind of bring you back in time and remind you how you became a horror fan. So yeah, that's why this is a pretty great movie to me, and it always will be. I haven't watched it in a while, but it is one that I have rewatched many, many times and will continue to revisit in the future. So yep, with that being said, that is the Scream franchise. Not that long of a video. Once again, another small franchise, but I'll continue to knock these franchise videos out when I get the chance. Sorry that my videos are kind of random. I don't really have a schedule for making YouTube videos. I kind of just basically do it when I'm off. It'd be nice to one day be able to sort things out to where there's like a schedule for the type of videos I make each day. But for now, I'm just kind of doing it as a hobby, like once a week or twice a week whenever I have the time. So eventually I will get more organized. But anyway, thank you guys for watching this one, and I will see you in the next one.